Hi Capricorn, it's Power and Light Tarot coming at you with the reading. Today we have another bombshell tarot reading. We do, and we hope you guys are really well. And yes, and let's see what we have for you guys. This is going to be for Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and anybody, honestly, you guys, because these are for the collective. Let's see what we have, and we'll start with these animal spirit cards. Let's see what we got for Capricorn. And we have time to collaborate, the ant spirit. Yeah, ants always help each other. They do, right? You hardly ever see one ant. You do, and if you did, maybe you did something to the other ants because they always work together. And this is the number one. So time to collaborate and create a new beginning. Wow, that's what that's about. And then we have the fox spirit. Think on your feet. Okay, so interesting how that was kind of trying to come out in the reverse. And these don't really read in the reverse, but hey. It's a kind of a message here. Think on your feet. I feel like somebody had planned this all along, maybe, to have a new beginning with you, possibly. Think on your feet reverse can be kind of like, let me plan this and let me take my time and things like that. This is a number 9, so something completes itself. And we have with it, we have the snake spirit, time to heal. Wow, somebody might be healing here. Or it could be time to collaborate, but heal a situation first. And the snake is there, and he's about eating his own skin so he can have a new life. I don't know if anybody ate their skin. That's highly doubtful, but let's see what we have for Capricorn. Let's see what we got. And let's use these cards. And we have... for sure, we have the conductor. Yeah, and these cards, let's see what we have for the conductor. Yeah, these are not reading in the reverse either. And he is the symphony director of the orchestra. And this is the Three of Cups. And the Three of Cups is about fulfillment, victory, difficulties. This is the Pentacles. I beg your pardon. It looks like a cup there. This is the Pentacle. Yeah, it didn't sound right. Three of Pentacles. Excuse me. The Commander. Loans, scholarships, help from influential people, and making your dream come true. So this is about positive results and ambitions satisfied. The fact that it was in the reverse, maybe somebody didn't see that they could have satisfied their ambitions with you. It's possible here, and this is about maybe helping somebody because we saw the loans and the scholarship part, help from influential people and making your dream come true. It's possible that something else comes to an end here. It is possible. It is. Let's see what else we have for you guys, Capricorn. And this is actually in the upright. I kind of flipped these cards. I've done that many a time. Let's see what we have for you guys. Yeah. For Capricorn, and we have that. We have the Duralex and Sedlex. This is kind of about. It's a justice here, but it's kind of like things will happen. Like whatever happens, you're kind of responsible for it. Let's look at that here. And this is the Hierophant, really. It's a number 5 in the Major Arcana, and this is coherence. If you want your dream to become reality, verify that there are no contradictions between yourself, your decisions, your commitments, and your words. This is about somebody who, kind of what I was saying, right? But it's really about somebody who makes a decision, and it's possible, since it was in the reverse, they kind of made a decision here. Especially this was in the reverse too. It was, and I put these cards back in the upright. Yeah, because these were in the reverse. In long story short, but this card, I feel like somebody here didn't really know what they wanted. Something like that. Yeah, and their dream didn't come true, or it's no longer any good because they didn't really know what they wanted. That's really what that's about. Coherence is about, yeah, wow. Let's look at that one more time. Yeah, if you want something to come true, if you want your dream to become reality, make sure there's no contradictions between yourself, your decisions, your commitments, and your words. So this can be that somebody had a commitment too. And but it can be that you say you want something, but you're just not 100% sure, right? Because, not all of you is kind of behaving that way or manifesting that. It's kind of, yeah. And so let's see, let's put these back here. We're going to flip them here just because they're easier to look at. But that is kind of an interesting, and I'll move this up. I didn't move it up. But we see the judge and this here. And somebody made poor judgment. Or they're being told not to. But I feel like somebody already made poor judgment. That's what that's about. Wow. Yeah, they made poor judgment. And now they're healing. And now they want to collaborate in something else. That's what this is. And we have the Hierophant again. Wow, look at that. This is about faith. This is the preacher, they call him. This is about faith and really believing in something. So somebody here, I feel like what this is that they've really thought about now, well, this time around, I'm really going to make sure that what I'm doing is what I really, really want. Yeah, it could have been ego here or just something blocking somebody's understanding of what they really wanted. Wow. And they know they believe in it here. And here's the taskmaster who like ends something, or he makes a major decision in his life, but there's an ending involved because the skull sits on the ground. And, in the back is the Holy Grail, which is kind of like, I understand I'm divine. It can also be like, I really know what eternal love is, or I know who my true love is. That's kind of what this is. And so somebody didn't know that before. No, they didn't. So now they're healing because they got themselves into something. Maybe they broke their own heart. Wow. Wheel of Fortune starts the reading. The Eight of Cups. Yeah, somebody walks away from something so they can have this Ace of Wands. A passionate new opportunity. And the Seven of Cups in the past, and they made this choice. Yeah, that's what I said. So somebody here walks away from something that is not, they don't believe in it, or they didn't know. Maybe they were really young when they made a decision, but the decision they made is not, it's not kind of, I guess the word is coherent with their life right now. It's not resonating with their life and who they are today. The Hangman is in the reverse. Five of Pentacles. See, something gets left out here, and there's lack here because of somebody's poor decisions. They could have chose the wrong person, and maybe they hurt that person, possibly, because this is about moving on to have, like, what I really know that I want. Like, and here's the time to collaborate, the ant spirit. And they have the puzzle pieces here, these little ants. And so, yeah, this is about collaborating, but it's about knowing that so-and-so, Capricorn, so-and-so, is the right person now. And this is faith. I really believe in this with the, it's about somebody who believes in somebody else or the decision they're making. Yeah. This is about knowing, like, intuitively, right? This is Jupiter. This is the 9th house of spiritual beliefs. Yeah, and wisdom. And this is somebody who has gained wisdom. It's next to the Judge, but that was reversed. They didn't have wisdom before. No, they didn't. They could have really grown up here. So, and something ends right here. The Wheel of Fortune is the overall energy. This is that somebody knows, Capricorn, that you are fate and destiny. Yeah, and they are spinning the wheel of fate to see if they can really make this, if they can have a chance with you or have this new beginning with you. Ace of Wands. This is an opportunity. It's not always a brand new beginning. It's an opportunity for one, right? So we're always given opportunities in our lives, and an opportunity to either embrace or reject. That's how life is, right? So when you're born, this is what you're given when you're born, and we can say that this is fated. But what you do with that, how you use your free will depend on your life. And that's really going to create your fate and destiny, right? So we're giving these things at birth, in our birth chart, right? Your birth chart is what you're given at birth, and some of those are talents and gifts, and some of them are challenges. They are, just because of the planets and where they were when you were born. That's just how it is. So, but the good thing is that astrology can teach you to overcome. It can show you how to overcome any of these kind of shortcomings, if you will, that we were born with, right? We all have it. It shows the fourth house shows our family. It shows also, our emotional support system, or what's so important to our emotional well-being. Yeah, so highly fascinating. You can always get your chart to help you. And let's see what we have. We have the Eight of Cups. You get your progress chart that helps you with your evolution at this time. Yeah, your age right now. Yeah. And so here we have the Page of Swords and the Eight of Cups. And this is, in the crossing energy. This is curiosity. Maybe you are curious, this person, if they are walking away from somebody else, possibly to have this new passionate beginning. And this, opportunity. But this could be somebody, this could be the other person who is wondering, if I walk away from something, Five of Pentacles reversed, leave something out here that is lacking. Because these poor souls here are lacking. They don't have good health, and they don't have any money to take care of their health. Yeah, this is a very sad card in this reading. So, but it speaks of lack, any kind of lack, right? It can speak of, your values are lacking. That could be, or they're not anymore. Because somebody has faith here and they know what they want. They definitely know what's important to their own well-being too. And in the past, we see the Seven of Cups with the Knight of Swords. This is I made a choice, and I'm gonna get to it. I'm gonna go, whatever I have chosen, which it looks like it's you, Capricorn, for sure. I've chosen. I want to take a chance here, Wheel of Fortune, on this new opportunity, or to have one. I'm going for it. I'm going to take action, and this was in the past. Right? And so we have the recent past. The Ten of Cups is reversed, Capricorn, and this is what the mindset, and with the Queen of Wands. This could be an ending right here. Ten of Cups reversed. It could be some type of a breakup. It could be, the mindset could be, this is not my happiness. This can be kind of like, I thought I knew what my happily ever after was, but it's not. This can be kind of like the traditional happily ever after is not what I want. And some people don't want that. They don't want the white picket fences. I mean, I like it. But hey, I'm also, Sagittarius can be about traditions. It definitely can. I personally like the whole, white picket fences and all that. Yes, and I kind of grew up with that, but I still like it. And but not everybody wants that. They don't, they don't want to buy a house. And they don't want to do that. They just kind of want maybe go travel, just live something unconventional, right? And in this reading, it could be that. It could be the mindset is, hey, I have faith in a Capricorn, but I don't want this traditional, conventional lifestyle. Possibility here, interesting, right? I want to live passionately with the Queen of Wands, because I want to live passionately and follow my intuition. That's really what she's about. Yes, follow my wisdom. The ninth house, at least for Sagittarius, is about wisdom. For Leo, I want to do what is, passionate for me, because Leo's about passion and desire. It is, and love. And for Aries, it's about, I want also, same thing, passion. What is very dynamic to me, and yes, and for sure, Aries, right? Now we have the Hangman reversed. And here it is in the near future with the Ace of Cups. Look at that, Capricorn. Hope I'm not talking about Sagittarius. No, I was just talking about the Queen of Wands. Can be any fire sign here. Your person could be a Sag, maybe, but the Hangman might be Pisces. The Ace of Cups and the Hangman reverse next to the Five of Pentacles. The Hangman is Pisces, right? And ruled by the 12th house of release and sacrifice. Yes, it's about other beautiful things. And release can be very beautiful too. It can. It's knowing when to release things that are not good for us, right? And using your wisdom to do that. So the Hangman reverse with the Ace of Cups here, in this particular reading, something does get released here, for sure. And maybe in court with the Duralex Sedlex card. He's a judge, yeah? Maybe in court. But something gets released here, and somebody also knows intuitively in this reading, because kind of I feel like they do. We see the preacher, and this is spiritual. It is, yeah, interesting. And let's get a card. Five of Pentacles is in the concern with the Ten of Swords. And this is difficult, very difficult here. In the concern here, this is definitely an ending of sorts. Yeah, especially where it sits. And the concern here is that I feel like something in my life is very lacking, and let me let it go, Ten of Swords. Let me just let it end. And it could be ending in a bad way. Sometimes the Ten of Swords is the worst is over. Sometimes it just depends. Not always, right? But in this reading, it's probably the worst is over, because in the potential outcome, we have the Knight of Wands. And in the near future, we have the Ace of Cups. So that is probably very true in this reading. And so now we have the Moon. We also have the Moon here. And let's look at the Moon. And we have it with the King of Wands. The Moon sits underneath this Ace of Wands. In the right here in the environment is about, in the environment is about fear or confusion. And maybe this is the person who has maybe been walked away from. Eight of Cups here, possibly right above. And so right here in the environment, this could be a Aries, Leo, or Sag. But the King of Wands is off to new startups, and it could be a startup of anything, right? But a relationship and things like that. But the King of Wands is trying to live his life authentically. What brings him passion and what inspires him, right? The Moon is with it, and this is about confusion and doubts in the environment. Somebody could be afraid here. Yeah, they could definitely be afraid. They could be afraid that they're going to be walked away from, because the taskmaster, he's ending something here. Yeah, I used to call him the evil taskmaster, but he's not necessarily evil. He's just completing a chapter in his life. Yeah. And maybe there's a Cancerian here with the Moon, right? And yeah, King of Wands, Aries, Leo, or Sag. And that's kind of how we have in this reading. Interesting in terms of court cards. And we have with it the Strength card. Okay, it could be Leo, right? We just mentioned. And this is, but this, this can kind of be confusion if somebody else kind of has, reached their self-mastery. It can be about, will somebody have courage for this? Could be Two of Swords showing up, and this is in the hopes and the desires. And, this is kind of like, I hope whatever I've decided is going to, bring me success, is going to bring me this Ace of Wands, right? This Ace of Cups. And so in that hopes and desires showing up with Judgment, yeah, this is about rebirth and awakening. Yes, this is definitely about an awakening and rebirth. And it's also about making a decision, because the Seven of Cups is here, a choice decision, how, if you will. And so this is about, I really hope I have rebirth. I hope that, I can start a new life. I hope that my intuition is on, basically. And I hope that it can be, too, I hope that I am not judged. It's possible here. I hope that I can have forgiveness. But this is like, I have to make this decision here, because I want to live passionately. Ace of Wands. I want to collaborate with the ants. I want this new opportunity and love here. Both passion and love and caring in this reading. Yeah. And divine love. Right? Yeah. And we have the Knight of Wands, and it shows up in the potential outcome. It's showing up with the Nine of Pentacles. So the nines are completions. They're endings of sorts. Completing a chapter. She's very self-sufficient here. She could be single. There could be a divorce in this reading. There could, for some, and we don't always like to talk about that, but hey, it's possible. And the Knight of Wands, it can be that somebody is really in their higher self here. Like their values, these are values, the Pentacles. Their beliefs are of a higher, kind of a higher realm. It could be, it's a possibility here. Yeah. Wow. And somebody might have to be single here. But there's courage in this reading, the Knight of Wands, and there is action being taken. Because we have the Knight of Wands and we have the Knight of Swords. This is about taking action. That's what knights do. They either bring offers or take action, right? Yeah, or protect you, Capricorn, right? Yeah, the Knight of Swords will do it well. He will. Look at him. He's angry. We're going to end this reading. Get your psychic reading, you guys. Get your progressed chart. Yeah, see, this helps you with your evolution or anything you're dealing with. Everybody's dealing with difficult transits in their life. It depends what year, but everybody does, because that's the astrology is cycles, the cycles of life based on the planets that we must deal with, that we accept, that we embrace, because sometimes it is very beautiful, right, and favorable, and sometimes it kind of puts us in a place where we have to make decisions or accept things, and those are squares and oppositions. And so you can get your progressed chart, can really help you, because fate and the nodes of fate are there, for sure, and other things as well, helping you make decisions about your life. Thanks so much for joining me here. There's also things you are not aware of, and those are the inconjuncts. They're also called quincunxes. Yeah, so your progress chart can really, it's fascinating to read about what's going on in your life and how to better, your chart tells you how to better deal with it. Yeah, with this spiritual wisdom, right? Astrological wisdom. Thanks so much, you guys, for joining me here.